Yo, what's going on, people? Good afternoon, happy Sunday. It's your boy Jay Jordan, back for another watch along. Janelle, I see you first, always for close to first in the chat. Well, today we have two games. The early one today, which is on national TV, CBS, we have the Las Vegas Aces taking on the Chicago Sky. This is their third matchup of the season. We should be in for a good one. In the previous matchup, the Chicago Sky ended up winning that game right before the Olympic break. So the Aces looking to exact revenge. They've played two times this season so far. Aces won the first one 95-83 on June 27th. The Sky won the matchup on July 16th, 93-85 in Las Vegas. So both teams have won on each other's floor, and this game is taking place in Chicago. Both teams in a little bit of a rut right now. Aces have lost 4 of their last 5 games. Their last win was on August 18th against the LA Sparks. The Sky, their last win was on August 17th against the LA Sparks. So the Sparks have been the get back team to get back right. Unfortunately for the Sparks during this season. So the Aces, 4 of their last 5 have been losses, including this weekend, back-to-back losses against the Lynx at home and on the road. Nafisa Collier put up a number on them. The Sky, they've lost 3 of their last 5. Their last one of their last wins, including that Sparks one, was against this Aces team back before the Olympic break. James, my guy, salute. What's going on? But let's get into the starting lineup. I started moving the streams to start 5 minutes later than usual. I used to do 15 minutes before the game. Now I'm doing 10 because usually during the stream they announce during that 5-minute buffer, they announced the starting lineups. So right before I came on, they announced them, and it goes as follows. For the away team, the Las Vegas Aces, they have Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Asia Wilson, and a new change is Meg Gustafson. So this is their third lineup in as many games. They were going with Kia Stokes when they returned from the Olympic break. Last game they went with Alicia Clark. Now they're going with Meg Gustafson. So we're seeing a change in the starting lineup as the Aces are trying to figure out something there. Their bench, Alicia Clark, Tiffany Hayes, Sid Colson, Kia Stokes, Kate Martin, and Kirsten Bell. Nobody on their injury report for the Aces. For the Chicago Sky, this has been their lineup since the Mabry trade. Lindsay Allen, Kennedy Carter, Michaela Onyenwere, Angel Reese, and Camila Cardoso is the lineup for the Chicago Sky. Their bench, Diamond DeShields, Dana Evans, Brianna Turner, Isabel Harrison, Rachel Banham, and Mariah Jefferson. On their injury report, still Elizabeth Williams, who suffered a torn meniscus back in May, June, somewhere around there. She had surgery and she's out for the rest of the season. So that's the only player to report for the Chicago Sky. This game is supposed to start at 12 p.m. Eastern. So we got another 5 minutes. It is on CBS. You may be able to catch it on Paramount Plus. I'm not too sure. I don't use Paramount Plus to watch basketball. I just use it for Champions League soccer stuff. So you may be able to watch it on Paramount Plus as well. But CBS, everybody should have access if you have antenna, YouTube TV, whatever streaming, whatever cable provider you have, CBS, you should be able to access it. But I hope you guys stay tuned in on my stream for the play-by-play. Hey, Mom, what's going on? Hey, Mom. In some over the weekend news, I went to the game yesterday against the New York Liberty versus the Connecticut Sun. Liberty take the loss to the Sun during that game. It was a bad game from pretty much start to finish. I got to the game probably 10 minutes before tip-off. They were giving out new bucket hats. I missed the bucket hats, and that was just how the day went. So I would have had another bucket hat to add to the collection back there. New Liberty bucket hat, but unfortunately didn't get one. It was only for the first 5,000 fans or something like that. But Liberty started off the game pretty well. They hit like their first 3 or 4 shots. And then after that, it was just pretty much downhill. Defensive rotations bad. The Sun kept spamming this same play where they would come off a curl on the left or right side of the paint to a Dewana Bonner or a Marina Mabry. And they were just getting whatever they wanted out of that action. Giving up untimely offensive rebounds to the Sun. Just kept spamming threes, turning the ball over. It was Sabrina's first game back. She didn't look right. Nobody on the team besides Leo looked right yesterday. And the Liberty ended up taking the loss 72-64. With that loss and with the other game that took place, Minnesota against Indiana, Minnesota continues their hot start. 90-80, they beat the Indiana Fever. With those results, the Sun and the Minnesota Lynx both clinch playoff spots. So we have the top 3 seeds currently have clinched a playoff spot in the 2024 WNBA playoffs, which start September 22nd, I want to say. So with that loss, Liberty moved to 25-5. Let me put up the standings so we could take a look at it. So I hope you guys can see that. These are the current standings as of this morning. So Liberty at 25-5. They have 10 games to go. Connecticut at 22-7. They have 11 games to go. And Minnesota Lynx at 22-8, a half game behind them with 10 games to go themselves. So we're coming down to the final days and weeks of the regular season. Teams trying to clinch and also trying to fight for better playoff positioning. So make sure you guys are tuned in for this home stretch. A team like the Aces, as you can see, down in 5th place, 5-5 in their last 10, losers of 2 straight. Not the ideal season for them as the back-to-back champions. So they're trying to figure some things out. They have after today, they'll have 10 games to go as well. No, 11 games to go, depending on the result of this game. So they're going to have to figure things out quick, fast, and in a hurry. Right, so we're about a minute out from this game. I have the TV on CBS ready for action. We'll go over some of the remaining schedule for for this week and for both teams that are playing tonight to see if we can predict what sort of wins they could pull off during this home stretch. So it's funny, the Aces are 17-11, the Sky are 11-17. So records are flip-flop there. Aces are 5th seed, Sky trying to hang on to this 8th seed with about to be 11 games to go. As always, guys, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe. We're going to have a lot of watch-alongs coming the last couple weeks of the season. We want to make sure we're all tuned in so we can keep up to date with the standings as well. Right, it looks like the broadcast is about to start. Broadcast is about to start on CBS. Make sure I'm fast-forwarded as much as possible. Yes, I am. And we should be good to go. James says, I didn't know Indiana is playing Minnesota 2 more times. Yeah, they didn't play them a lot in the first half of the season. So their games are loaded at the back end. Predictions for this game, I think the Aces win this game. It will be, what's the line on this game? Let me take a look right quick before I'm over here giving predictions. Let's see if I could find the line on one of these sites. I'll have to go to ESPN. The Athletic doesn't have it. But 17 Clippers says Sky by 15. I think that's a stretch, my friend. A major stretch. Um, the line is 9.5. Vegas is favored by 9.5 points. I think that's about accurate. I'm gonna say about a 8-point win, 8 to 10 point win. See, I'm playing the edge right there. I'm playing the fence right there. But I do think that line is about accurate for this game. I think the Aces will win 4 of their last 5. They've lost 4 of their last 5. They're looking to come back with a vengeance here. They lost their one of the games to the Chicago Sky, so they want revenge here. I think Aces win this game. James says Aces by 20. Okay, so we have we have two flipped predictions here. Two flipped predictions. That other mention that you mentioned, James. They only play them one more time. The Lynx only play the Fever one more time. That's on September 6th. So only one more game. DVMB on the Twitch said, "Am I showing the game?" No. Unfortunately, I cannot show the game. I got flagged by YouTube last time. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch, but YouTube flagged my account. They gave me a warning, so I can't play around with that anymore. So I gotta take it easy. Gotta play it by the book from here on out. But you're welcome to watch it on CBS. Listen to my call on the game. I'll give you as much stats as possible. Give you some entertainment information. So I hope you stick around for it. But the game is on national TV, CBS. You won't be able to watch it on League Pass because it's a national TV game. I know people get confused about what games are on League Pass or not. Anytime it's a national TV game, CBS, ESPN, ABC, Amazon, you cannot watch it on League Pass without doing a couple weird things to try and get around it. But you can't watch it on League Pass. Yeah, YouTube, they unless I put a big blue box around the game, then I can't do it, and then I can't keep the VOD up, the video afterwards. So I gotta play it by the book. I got away with it during the Olympics. If you were here, that game that was on Fox for the Olympics, I played it. But once I did the Olympic game, during the first quarter, they cut the whole stream off. So that is that. All right, people. I didn't even test to see if my score thing worked. But the game is about to start. Camila Cardoso versus A'ja Wilson on the jump ball. Change to the starting lineup. See it on the screen. Jump ball is up. And the Aces have possession. Meg Gustafson with the ball. Over to Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum, top of the key. Aces look a little confused here. Kelsey Plum tries to attack Kennedy Carter. Gets it out to A'ja. A'ja looking for Gray. Gray with 6 seconds. Over to Plum. Plum for the 3. And she misses. Ball goes out of bounds. And the first miss of the game by the Las Vegas Aces. It's 0-0. Ball in play with the Chicago Sky here. Lindsey Allen. Crossover on Plum. Gets to the paint. Bounce pass to Michaela Onyenwere. She smokes the layup. Rebound to A'ja. And over to Jackie Young. Jackie Young had a pretty decent game last time, but it did not pay off for the Aces. A'ja Wilson, turnaround jump shot. Misses. Rebound to Cardoso. She saves it and gets it to Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter comes off the screen, gets around Gustafson, and they call a foul here on Meg Gustafson for the hedge on the screen. That's Meg's first foul in her first start of the season. Ball in play with the Sky and Cardoso. Over to Allen, over to Angel Reese. Over to Kennedy Carter. They're trying to post Camila. Camila gets the ball, goes up. Oh, misses the layup. And the Aces get the rebound. It looked like a foul, but good defense by the Wilson. Goes up, gets the rebound, blocked by Cardoso. Cardoso gets the rebound. Man, it's a offensive drought here for both teams. Defense is the name of the game so far. Carter over to Allen. Allen, corner Onyenwere for 3, and she cashes in. Michaela Onyenwere hits the first 3 of the game, first points of the game, and the Sky are on the board. Kelsey Plum, hesitation move, gets into the paint. Left hand scoop, misses. Kennedy Carter with the rebound, and she's pushing it. She looks to attack, gets to her mid-range jump shot. Cash. Kennedy Carter knocks down the midi, and it's 5-0 Chicago. Good start for the Sky so far. After a scoreless minute and a half, they've scored the last two. Kennedy had 19 and 6 against the Sun on Friday in that loss. They led basically the whole game. Sun came back to win. Chelsea Gray, step back jump shot from the foul line, and it's a miss. Angel Reese tips it out, secures the rebound. And over to Lindsay Allen. Ace is struggling. And Lindsay Allen tries to go cross court. Ball gets deflected, steal by the Aces and Kelsey Plum. Plum left side of the floor. That was a silly bounce pass, but it was a kick ball by the Sky. It stays with the Las Vegas Aces. So it's Aces ball here on their side of the court to inbound. Chelsea Gray gets it into Jackie. Jackie over to Wilson. Aces are 0 for 6 until that. Oh no, Asia Wilson gets tripped up by Cardoso. She gets the foul call. So Cardoso's first foul of the game. Asia Wilson going to the line for free throws. So Asia at the line for the first. She knocks it down. Asia Wilson averaging 26.8 points per game this season, would be the WNBA single season record as she hits both free throws. It's 5-2. 5-2 Chicago. She has 20 points in 25 of the 28 games this season. Onyenwere into the paint over to Lindsay Allen, top of the key. Looking for Cardoso in the paint. Kennedy Carter, left side, finds Angel Reese. Angel Reese bounce, goes up. Right hand layup is good for Angel. And she's on the board. 7-2 Chicago. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Chelsea Gray finds Asia Wilson right side by the three-point line. Asia looking to attack. Crossover. Spin move on Angel. Fall away jump shot. Rattles in and out. Angel with the rebound. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy crosses half court. Wants the screen. Gets the screen from Angel. Angel slips to the basket. Kennedy Carter into the basket. Tries to draw a foul. Miss. Jackie Young out to Angel, who's left wide alone on the fast break. She leaked out and scores. So it's 7-4 Chicago. Lindsay Allen over to Cardoso. Over to Onyenwere. Onyenwere playing behind the screen. Left hand dribble. Left hand side jump shot. That's off. Rebound to Cardoso. Cardoso looking for somebody. Finds the cutting Lindsay Allen, and a collision between Plum and Allen. That's Kelsey Plum's first foul of the game. So they're just showing a replay of the previous possessions, that Angel Reese bucket, and then the defense to offense for the Aces. Asia Wilson leaks out for the layup. Lindsay Allen into the paint, throws up the layup, misses. Rebound to Asia. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Over to Kelsey Plum. Transition three from the right wing, misses. Rebound to Cardoso. Over to Kennedy Carter. Carter over to Reese. Reese guarded by Wilson. Back to Carter. Carter on the baseline drive, misses. Ball gets to Wilson over to Young. Young on the break. Young pulls up. Quick jump shot. Asia comes flying in for the rebound. Gets stripped. Angel picks up the loose ball. Very defensive-minded game so far. 7-4 still. Approaching the halfway point of the first quarter. Carter finds the cutting Michaela Onyenwere. She's in the paint. Attacks Young and scores. So Onyenwere with 5 points. A three from the corner and a layup right there. Assist to Carter. 9-4. Oh, Chelsea to Asia. Asia smokes the layup but gets her own rebound. Tries to attack. Goes around. Attacks foul. And one Asia Wilson. So she smokes the layup on one side. Gets her own rebound. Goes around. Draws the foul. Scores the basket. Who did they call the foul on? The foul is on Cardoso, I believe. That might be 2 on Cardoso. Oh, they called it on Reese. Cardoso gets lucky there. So 1 on Cardoso, 1 on Reese. Wilson back to the line for free throw. She's already up to 6 points and 5 rebounds. Already on double-double watch. Wilson for the three-point play, misses the free throw. Rebound to Reese. Oh, no, that was Cardoso, excuse me. Cardoso gets the rebound. It looked like Reese. Carter attacks. Floater on the right-hand side, misses. Cardoso gets the ball snatched out of her hands as Tiffany Hayes checked in. And they call a foul on Angel Reese. And they're going to call a transition take foul, it looks like. Angel Reese wants a review on that. And we go to a timeout here. Officials timeout. So when we come back, we'll see if that's a transition take foul on Reese. If so, that'll be her second foul of the game. And she'll probably have to sit for a little bit here. So the score is 9-6 so far. 9-6. Started off a little slow. Aces started off 0 for 5 from the field in their first couple shots. Has hit the next few so far. So the Meg Gustafson experience didn't last too long. She got subbed out and Kia Stokes is in. So is Tiffany Hayes for Kelsey Plum. Alrighty. Thanks for everyone who's tuned in. As always, leave a like on the video, subscribe, share, super chat, whatever you feel like doing on the channel. Ask any questions. I'm bound to answer all of them that I can get to. Aces looking to get back in the W column. It's been a struggle for them this season. Chicago looking to hold on to that 8th seed. They're trying their hardest. It's going to be tough, though. It is going to be tough. So at halftime, as always, we'll go over the box score and the team stats. We'll also take a look at the schedules for both teams coming up and for this week in the WNBA in general. Just as a preface, I will be back tomorrow for a watch-along. Liberty go on a 3-game road trip. They start off against the Phoenix Mercury tomorrow. Late stream for us on the East Coast, 10 p.m. game start. So make sure you're tapped in for that. I already created the broadcast for that on the channel. So make sure you guys are tapped in for that. Also on the Discord, I have the Discord there on the screen. I was chatting with 1 or 2 people in the Discord yesterday while I was at the game about what they were seeing, what I was seeing, just having some nice conversation. So I think that gave me an idea to do it more. So the games that I will be at for the Liberty, I'll be in the Discord. I'll probably create a new room for live game chat so we could talk about the game that's going on. And then we can go from there. So make sure you join the Discord server. It's there at the bottom. Oh no, it's not. I only have the TikTok, but it's the same username. I'm gonna put it in the chat actually. I'm gonna put it in the chat. So the game is about to restart. We had a officials timeout there. They were determining whether it was a transition take foul or not. So we shall see what it is. They don't call it a transition take foul, just a regular foul there. So that's 2 on Reese as Tiffany Hayes goes out to Gray, over to Wilson. Wilson at the foul line. Step back jumper is good for Asia. She scores. She's been carrying this offense here. It's 9-8. Asia Wilson carrying the offense right now. She has 8 of the points there. She has all 8. Cardoso in the paint goes up, spins on Kia Stokes and scores. So Cardoso gets the spin move and score. That's her first basket of the game. Asia Wilson has all 8 points. 3 of 9 shooting. The rest of the team 0 for 5. Tiffany Hayes with the ball left side over to Asia. Asia almost gets the ball stolen by Onyenwere. Asia dribbling against Cardoso. Half spin out to Hayes for the 3. And that's an air ball. Rebound to Reese. Falls right in her hand. Kennedy Carter on the run. Kennedy Carter over to Allen, top of the key. Allen wants a screen. Gets the screen from Reese. Allen attacks. Goes to the basket. Foul and 1 for Lindsay Allen. Attacking the Aces. Gets to the basket. No help side rotation and the basket. Yeah, foul by Jackie. Definitely. Lindsay Allen scores and she'll go to the line for the 3-point play. Substitutions being made here. Alicia Clark comes into the game for Jackie Young. Kelsey Plum comes in for Chelsea Gray. Three-point play is good by Lindsay Allen. Chicago up 14-8. 14-8. Chicago is 6 for 13 from the field, shooting pretty efficiently. Asia Wilson with the ball. Asia over to Plum. Plum comes off the screen. Corner to Alicia Clark. Wide open for 3. And the Aces others continue to miss. 0 for 4 from 3 to start this game. Reese with the ball. Reese, they leave her open from 3. She pulls up and she misses badly. Rebound to Wilson. They'll give her that shot all game. Tiffany Hayes on the run. Tiffany Hayes looking. Finds the cutting Plum. Plum gets fouled by Lindsay Allen in the paint. That's Lindsay Allen's first foul of the game. So Lindsay Allen takes a break on the bench. Mariah Jefferson, the recent tradee from Connecticut, comes in for Asia Wilson. Foul line jumper misses. Ball bounces around. Dana Evans, who's checked in, has it. So it's Dana Evans, Reese, Michaela Onyenwere, Mo Jeff, and Camila Cardoso. Evans over to Onyenwere. Screen from Camila. Finds Camila on the roll. Floater from Camila. Short. She thought she was fouled there. Another rebound to Wilson. Wilson brings it up the court this time. Crossover on Cardoso. Goes up. Blocked by Cardoso. Goes out of bounds off of Wilson. And great defense there by Camila. South Carolina on South Carolina crime there. And she swats it right back into Wilson. Right off Wilson. Might have gotten away with some body there. But they don't call it. They let him play. I like it. 14-8. 4 blocks already for the Sky. Cardoso with 3 of them. Dana Evans with the ball over to Mo Jeff. Right side of the floor. Down to Cardoso. Cardoso faces up against Kia Stokes. Cross court to Reese. Reese up top to Dana. 5 on the shot clock. Dana gets the screen. Likes her floater off the glass. Too strong. Rebound to Plum. Plum on the run. Plum to the Asia Wilson. Pump fakes at the foul line. Goes up. And she misses. Cardoso with another good defensive play. Becky Hammond's probably going to get a technical foul here. And ball's bouncing around, goes off of Reese and out of bounds. Becky Hammond is hot. She wants fouls on Cardoso for that. So it goes back to the Aces here. Becky Hammond is hot. Becky Hammond is hot. Oh, Asia Wilson finds a cutting Tiffany Hayes. She goes up, and finally, another Aces player scores in this game. Asia Wilson has 8. Tiffany Hayes with that basket gives them 10. It's 14-10. Cardoso with the ball. She's played this whole first half. Cardoso against Kia Stokes. Ball gets deflected. Cardoso gets on the floor for it, and it's a jump ball there. Good hands by Kia Stokes to tip it away from Cardoso. So we're going to have a jump ball. Let's see what's between. It's between Stokes and Cardoso here. Right at the Chicago basket at the foul line. Ball goes up, and the Sky retain it. Michaela over to Evans. Evans crossover. Cardoso with it. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Mo Jeff throws it up at the basket. Bounces off the back of the rim. Angel Reese secures the rebound. and gets it over to Onyenwere. Evans again comes off the screen from Cardoso, gets into the paint, corner to Mojev. Mojev tries to drive up top to Onyenwere, pulls up for three. Hey, Onyenwere with 2 threes in this first half, and the Sky are up 17-10. Chicago, one of the worst teams in 3-point field goals attempted, percentage, all of that. They're not a big 3-point shooting team, but they've hit 2 here today. A'ja Wilson, foul line jumper, long rebound. Nobody goes for it. The Aces recover it, excuse me. Plum tries to answer. Halfway down. Fight between Wilson and Reese for the rebound. Wilson with the rebound. Wilson in the paint. Out to Kia Stokes. Over to Hayes. Hayes. Now she shoots a 3. Hayes off the back rim. They just can't buy a 3. Cardoso with the rebound. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Aces cannot buy a 3. Crossover by Evans. Evans slows it down. There's about a 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock here. Dana Evans, top of the key. They're going to have to get a basket off before the quarter ends. Dana Evans goes left off the screen. Crossover. Back into the paint. Floater. Evans bounces around. Rebound to Hayes. Hayes with 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Hayes hesitation. Crossover. She gets it up and banks it in. Is that a 2? That might be a 2 from Hayes. She was slowly walking up the court. Crosses over and gets off the shot at the buzzer. Is that a 3 or a 2? Let's see what they say. And they say it is a 2. She got it off cleanly, and that's the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first, Chicago up 17-12 against the Aces. After this commercial break, we'll be back for the second half. So that's what you like to see for the Chicago Sky. Good start for them so far. Very good start for the Sky so far. They go into the second quarter with the lead. Hey Liz, what's going on? Salute, salute. Thanks for joining as always. All right, so we're ready for the second quarter. So that quarter was not too good for the for the Las Vegas Aces. They're lucky to only be down 5. A'ja Wilson had the first 8 points for this team. They were shooting terribly. No other player had scored until Tiffany Hayes scored these last 2 field goals. So she has 4 off the bench. The rest of the starters have not scored. Chelsea Gray 0 for 1. Plum 0 for 4. Young 0 for 1. Then you got Clark off the bench 0 for 1. Meg Gustafson, who got the start, she didn't attempt a basket. So Aces trying to push some buttons here, try to figure some things out, but it hasn't been working out for them great so far. For the Chicago Sky, you have Onyenwere leading all scorers with 8 points on 2 of 2 from 3-point range. You got 2 from Reese, 2 from Cardoso, 3 from Allen, 2 from Carter. Liz says, I need to fess up that I bought a Kelsey Plum jersey. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. No, I'm messing with you. But, I don't know about Kelsey. Kelsey has been pretty inconsistent. It's tough. But listen, if you like Kelsey, then you like Kelsey. Don't let nobody talk you off that. Don't let nobody talk you off of that. Alrighty. So we're getting ready for the second quarter. I did predict a Aces win. They're proving me wrong so far, but hopefully that switch can flip and they can pull off the win. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. I wanted to put my my Discord in here. So Asia Wilson was just talking that everybody got to do their job. Um, a little frustrated with the lack of calls. She says we've been going through this all season. I disagree there. I think I think they get a favorable whistle on more times than not. So that I guess the time you're not getting as favorable as a Wilson, it feels like neglect as Michaela Onyenwere continues her great start to this game. She comes off the curl and gets a left hand layup to put them up 19-12. But I disagree with them saying it's been going on all season. Alicia Clark hits a three from the right corner, and the Aces are scored their first basket of this second quarter. Let's see if it'll transition over. So we have Kate Martin in the game with Kelsey Plum, Gustafson, Young, and Alicia Clark. Isabel Harrison into the game for the Chicago Sky. She pulls up over Alicia Clark and miss. Rebound to Gustafson. So it's Gustafson with the ball. Hand off to Plum. Pump fakes for three. Gets into the foul line. Corner to Kate Martin for the three. Too strong. Goes out of bounds to Chicago. So for the Sky, you have Isabel Harrison, Dana Evans. All right, get off Kate Martin now so I can see who else is on the floor, please. Mo Jeff, Michaela Onyenwere, and Camila Cardoso. I don't think Cardoso's taking a break. Over to Cardoso, top of the key. Over to Mo Jeff. Mo Jeff, right dribble into the paint. She traveled, they didn't call it. Over to Dana Evans. Dana Evans comes off the screen going left. Dana over to Michaela. Michaela pump fakes. Spin move. She has 2 seconds. She shoots over Chelsea. Too short. Rebound to the Aces. Aces need to capitalize here. Kelsey Plum gets on her horse. Goes up against Cardoso. Bounces around and scores. So it's 19-16 Chicago after that layup by K. Plum. Mo Jeff brings it up the court over to Isabel Harrison. And they call a foul on Gustafson, blocking off Cardoso from going across the paint there. Rachel Banham comes into the game. Camila Cardoso finally gets a rest here. She played that whole first quarter and about a minute and change of the second. Who's in? So we have Rachel Banham. Over to Mo Jeff. Mo Jeff with the miss. Ball goes out of bounds, and they say it's off of Chicago. And it goes to the Aces. They call him for the review, but Teresa Weatherspoon, does not oblige. Chelsea Gray, Plum, Martin, Clark, and Gustafson. And Mo Jeff gets to steal off of a fumbled ball by Gustafson, and the Sky have the ball. Mo Jeff, Onyenwere, Harrison, Evans, and Banham for a small lineup on the floor for the Chicago Sky. Isabel Harrison attacks Gustafson, left hand layup, bounces around and off. Plum with the rebound. Plum wants Alicia Clark in the post against Banham. That's a mismatch, and Banham with the foul. So that's the issue here. They have 4 guards on the court for the Chicago Sky and Isabel and then Isabel Harrison. A little small there. Gustafson subs out. Asia Wilson subs in. Kate Martin goes to the bench as well. Ball and play with the Aces. Chelsea Gray in the post tries to do a rip-through move against Banham, and that's Banham's second foul in 10 seconds. Chelsea Gray does that little rip-through move and draws the foul. Oh, Liz says, I have an NSQ1, and I just saw this comment. I have an NSQ1 and a Sabrina Duxie. Oh, okay. I got you. It cancels out. So Chelsea Gray goes to the line for free throws. I thought they don't really call that. I thought they got rid of that swing through move. I guess that's only in the NBA, because I know in the NBA Kevin Durant used to do that, or Chris Paul used to do that swing through left to right, right to left to draw if you have your hand out and draw the foul. But Chelsea Gray hits the first free throw and hits the second. So Chicago's offense has gotten cold here. The Aces are within 1 here, 19-18. Lindsey Allen has checked back into the game. Lindsay Allen over the ball picked off by Chelsea Gray on that pass from Allen. Oh, they might have screwed up this fast break, but Chelsea Gray with the miss. It was a 2-on-1. Chelsea Gray passed the ball too late. Oh, Lindsay Allen tries another bounce pass and gets stolen again. Outlet to Gray. Gray, no look to Asia Wilson into the paint, goes up, and the Aces have their lead. Timeout, Chicago. First lead of the game for the Aces. Aces have outscored them 8-2 in this quarter to take a 1-point lead. Chicago's offense has fallen off a cliff here. So we have a timeout by Chicago. They only have 2 points in this quarter. They have to, and that was the first basket of the quarter by Michaela Onyenwere. After that, they've missed their last couple and then combined it with turnovers. It's a recipe for disaster. All right, so the Aces are starting to percolate here. They're getting offense from other players now. It was just Asia Wilson and Tiffany Hazen at first. Now we have Chelsea Gray with a basket, Plum with a basket, Clark with a basket to help out here. And they're going to need all the help they can get here. They're going to need all the help they can get. Tudo, my guy, salute, salute, salute. What's going on, bro? What is going on? So Aces up 20-19 here in the second quarter. They started off pretty bad. Offense is starting to pick up now. As always at halftime, we're going to go over the box score, the team stats, and then I'm going to add in the schedules for them as well. Tudo says, the good thing about last night is Sun pissed off Sabrina. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I did watch the press conference afterwards when they finally released it. So it's good to see that they acknowledged their mistakes, where things went wrong, how they got. I watched the post game scrum as well, where the reporters catch the players in the hallway. They were talking to Stewie. So I caught that as well, and I was listening, and they acknowledged that they just missed some shots. They got they took too many threes essentially. They fell in love with three, and it's good when a team can admit their mistakes, so that they could correct them in the future. Thanks for chatting with me in the Discord yesterday, Tudo, as well. I was mentioning that I do want that to be more prevalent. I'm gonna probably create a live game chat for games that I'm attending. So I'm gonna post. Oh snap! I do want to post this. I'm gonna post the Discord in the chat here because I want to make that a daily a live game thing. Let me post this in the chat. Hopefully you guys can access that. Rachel Banham foul line jumper is off. So the Sky continue to struggle. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Asia Wilson, they leave her wide open. Foul line jump shot off the back rim. Rebound to Banham. Kennedy Carter back in the game for the Sky. She attacks, goes up, double clutches, and gets fouled by Chelsea Gray. So Kennedy Carter will go to the line for free throws. Let me see if this redirect link works. No, it does not work. Hold on, guys. I'm going to get the link up. I don't know why this is doing that. Let me see. There we go. That's the right link. Kennedy Carter hits the first free throw. And Kennedy Carter rattles in the second. So it's 21-20. Chicago retakes the lead here. Major Wilson in the post against Reese. Fall away jump shot. Rattles around and misses. Rebound to Kennedy Carter again. Carter with the ball. Left side. Over to Evan. Sorry, not Evans. Allen. Allen looking for Reese, but she goes back to Carter. Carter, left side, comes off the screen. Carter against Plum. Puts her in the post. Spin. Off balance jump shot. Scores. She likes that little off balance spin where her body is facing out of bounds, but she shoots and scores. 6 points for Kennedy Carter. Asia Wilson pulls a three, and she rattles that one in and out. Carter takes the ball right out of Bandham's hands. She's trying to get on the run here. Aces are 0 for 8 from 3. Lindsay Allen down to Reese. They send a late double over. Reese in the corner. Goes cross court to Banham. Banham, 10 seconds on the clock, over to Carter. Carter guarded by Hayes. She attacks Hayes, gets into the paint, and they call a blocking foul there. Oh, they call a reach-in foul. So reach-in foul there. Reach-in foul there. They're going to take a look at this. That's a foul. I thought that was a foul. Oh, they're going to see if there's a if it's a worthy of upgrading to a flagrant or something like that. So we have a break here in the action as the referees go to the table. That foul was on Tiffany Hayes, a shooting foul. So Kennedy Carter on the drive. She goes up. They're going to review here. They're looking for a flail by Kennedy or an upgrade to the foul by Tiffany Mitchell. Tudos is 0 for 8 from 3, and only down 3 is a blessing. Yeah. A flail? I don't think it was a flail. I don't see no extracurricular. I didn't see any extracurriculars there either. So they're reviewing. They're at the review table. They're replaying and continuing to replay here. So they all taking a look. They all taking a look here. All right, let me have a sip of water in the meantime while they review. So this quarter, going the same sort of pace as the last one, 8-6. The Aces are outscoring the Sky. In the first quarter, the Sky outscored the Aces 17-12. They're saying common foul. Yep. So Tiffany Mitchell gets just a regular foul, no upgrade or anything of the sort. So Kennedy Carter will go back to the line for free throws. Yeah, I see a play on the ball, definitely. But since they already called a foul, they weren't going to erase the foul. They were just going to not upgrade it. So Kennedy Carter up to 6 points and 3 rebounds. First one is up and good. And she misses the second short. Plum gets secures the rebound. It's 24-20. Ball up to Gray. Gray left side of the floor. Cross court to Clark. Alicia Clark drives right. On Diamond, the shield goes up. I don't know what in the world happened. They said it hit the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. Jackie Young checks in for Chelsea Gray. Ball and play with the Sky. So it's Lindsay Allen brings it up the court. Lindsay Allen over to Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter on the attack again. Hangs. Throws it up. Misses. Rebound to Asia. Asia over to Plum. Plum who crosses half court. Plum, left hand dribble. Has Bantam on her now. Plum gets into the paint. She hasn't passed it yet. Stops. Mid-range pop. Gets deflected a little bit and rebound to Diamond DeShields. DeShields with the ball. Picks up her. Oh, she almost carried. Over to Kennedy Carter. Left side of the floor. Guarded by Wilson. Wilson backing off. Over to Diamond. Diamond pulls up for three. Oh, halfway down and out. Rebound to Asia. Asia's up to a double-double already. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Plum with the ball. Over to Plum. Plum. Pump fakes. Over to Hayes. Corner to Alicia Clark. Pulls up for a three. Buries it. That's Alicia Clark's second three of the game, I think. Oh, they say it's a long two. Foot was on the line. Damn, that sucks. So both of her threes have been long twos. Lindsay Allen gets to the foul line, shoots the midi, and scores. So it's 26-22. Lindsay Allen up to 6 points here. Jackie Young with the ball. Yet to score, I don't think. Yep, she hasn't scored yet. Over to Asia Wilson. Attacks Reese. Oh, dream shake. Fall away. Misses. Rebound to Reese. Asia with 18 shots already. 4 for 18. She's making sure she gets the touches, though. Carter to the foul line. Over to DeShields. Down to Reese. Reese attacks. Ball sneaks over the rim and scores on Wilson. And timeout Becky Hammond. So Chicago weathers that early drought in the first half of that second quarter, excuse me. They're up 28-22, 3 minutes, 2 seconds to go in the second. Aces with a full timeout there. So Reese up to 4 points and 7 rebounds. Carter up to 6 points and 3 rebounds. And you have Asia Wilson with 10 points and 10 rebounds. She's taken more than double the amount of shots anybody else has taken. 18 attempts, 4 makes. Next person is probably Kelsey Plum, 1 for 6 from the field. So we're in a commercial right now. We are in commercial right now. Make sure if you're in the stream, make sure you leave a like on the video. It really helps the channel out. Appreciate all the support. I know I say it a lot during the stream. I know I have the stream bot come in and say it, but I really appreciate the support that you guys give to the channel for these watch-alongs. So 28-22, Sky over the Aces here. Really interesting so far. Aces struggling on the offensive end. I don't know what happens for them. Is it just a matter of just playing better, or do they have to do something else, or this year is just not their year? Coming off back-to-back losses against the Minnesota Lynx, you would think, do you see the Chicago Sky, 8th seed, not a good record, that you would come out with a vengeance, but it hasn't panned out that way. Has not panned out that way. Still in commercial here. Still in commercial. It was a full timeout. Full timeout by the Aces there. They need to regroup. Why does my stream on Twitch look like this? I don't know. I'm going to have to look at that Twitch stream at another time. That's acting up. But it is what it is. Might be a Twitch thing. I'm going to blame Twitch. All right, broadcast is restarting. Hey, cuz, what's going on? Salute, salute. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. All right. So from their guard contingent today, the Aces only have 4 points on their starting guard. You have Gray with 2, Plum with 2. Ball and play with the Aces and Tiffany Hayes. Hayes over to Plum, back to Hayes. Hayes, left hand dribble. Double crossover on Carter, gets into the paint, throws it up, gets her own rebound, taps it in, and scores. So she got a nice quick second jump off that first miss and tips it right back in, 28-24. An abnormal number of lefties on this Aces team. Over to Banham. Banham gets the screen, dribbles off her toe, and it goes out of bounds. You got Tiffany Hayes, the lefty. You got Aisha Wilson, a lefty. Kelsey Plum, a lefty. Off their bench, you got You got Gustafson, a lefty. Kelsey Plum comes off the screen. Left hand layup is up and good. Quick burst to the basket by Plum, and it's 28-26. So it's a 2-point game here. Allen over to Carter. Carter over to Banham. Banham, quick release from 3 off the front of the rim, bounces around. Angel gets the rebound. She attacks, goes up, blocked by Asia. Ball goes out of bounds, stays with the Sky. So ball into Carter. She comes off the inbound and gets a quick baseline jumper up. 30-26, Chicago. Oh, Kelsey Plum dancing on Banham, goes reverse and scores. Gets right around Banham. Reverse layup there. So back-to-back baskets for K Plum. And it's 30-28, Chicago. Carter, left side of the floor, wants a screen. Gets the screen from DeShields. Rejects it. Into the paint. And they say it's out of bounds off of Carter. She tried to draw a foul there. They don't call any foul. So they're showing the replay of the previous possessions there. So ball in with the Aces. They have a chance to tie or take the lead here. Approaching the end of the second quarter. It's been a dogfight. Chelsea Gray comes off the screen, going to her left hand, looking for somebody. They want Asia in the post. They deny it. Over to Plum. Plum, rip through move. Oh, Lindsay Allen slips. It looks like she got hit in the face. And it goes out of bounds. And Diamond DeShields is down out of bounds there. Rachel Banham slows it down. Over to Kennedy Carter. They're playing 4-on-5 right now as Diamond comes back into play. Carter comes off the screen. Bounce pass to Angel. Goes up. Asia Wilson with the block. And Gray over to Plum. Plum to Young. Young down on Rachel Banham. Gets a hand and deflects it out of bounds. Reese has to go with the left hand there. She gets the perfect pass. She switches to her right. And Asia comes over and blocks it right out of bounds. Asia Wilson knocks down the midi. She raises her hands to the heavens like thankfully. And it's a 30-30 game here. 30 all as we come into the end of the second. Kennedy Carter off the screen, right side, pulls up, mid-range jump shot, short. Lindsay Allen tips it, but it goes to Alicia Clark. Chelsea Gray with the ball. No look to Asia on the run. Oh, she traveled. Called the travel. She traveled. She gets away with a travel there, and it's 32-30. The ref's staring right at it. About a second difference between shot clock and game clock. Can the Sky tie or take the lead here? Kennedy Carter dribbling out by half court. Kennedy Carter crossover, left hand dribble. Looks for somebody, finds DeShields. DeShields over to Allen. Allen pump fakes. She pulls for 3. Short. Chelsea Gray with the ball. 1 second. No, she doesn't get it off in time. And it doesn't go in anyway. So at the end of the second quarter, the Aces take the lead here. 32-30. 3 lead changes. Aces took the lead. Chicago took it back. Aces took it right back. So that's how the second quarter ends. Aces up 32-30. Becky Hammond's talking to the sideline reporter here. Chicago has no points off their bench, but they have aces out. Benches outscored them 10-0. Yeah, that was a travel on the other play by Asia. But what's done is done. Sorry, guys. I didn't even let the quarter run out. But we're going to the third quarter after these halftime reports on CBS. I'll just reset this. Get ready for the third quarter. 20-13 run at the end of the half for the champs. Good call there. Good call there. Yeah, that was their second quarter score, 20-13. 20-13. So as always, guys, at halftime we'll go over the box score, the team stats, all that good stuff. And then we move from there. Let me just get it up really quickly. Refresh all this and get the stats up really quickly for us. Thanks you all for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like on the video, on the stream. Really helps the channel. All right, people. So that's it right here. Aces 32, Sky 30. And we move from there. All right, so Chelsea Gray, 11 minutes, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Kelsey Plum with 6 points. Sorry, something just popped up on my screen. Kelsey Plum, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. 0 for 3 from 3. Jackie Young, no points, a rebound, and an assist. Asia Wilson, double-double already. 14 points, 10 rebounds, 6 of 20 shooting. She's taken 20 shots in that first half. Double, triple almost everybody who's played for the Aces. Gustafson got to start today, no points and 2 rebounds. She does have 2 fouls. Alicia Clark, 4 points off the bench. Hayes with 6 points and 4 rebounds off the bench. Stokes with none. Kate Martin with none. For the Chicago Sky, you have Lindsay Allen, 5 points and 2 assists. Kennedy Carter with 9 points and 2 assists. Onyenwere with 10 points. You have Reese with 4. Cardoso with 2 points and 6 rebounds. She does have 3 blocks as well. Reese has 8 rebounds to go with her 4 points. I think I just skipped over that. Their bench, Bannon with none. DeShields with none. Evans with none. Jeff with none. Isabel Harrison with none. So their bench has to give them something. Tudo says, I see Aces hitting the threes they were missing in the second half. We shall see. We'll see how they adjust there. We said the same thing about the Liberty last night, and they continue to struggle. So let's see if the Aces are a little bit different. All right, here. So looking at the team stats right side of your screen, you have Aces shooting 32.6% from the field. The Sky shooting 32.4%. 3-pointers, Aces are 0 for 9. Chicago is 2 for 6. Gloria Valencia says Sky are done. Nah, there's still some life here. Can't count them out yet. 3-point percentage of Aces, as I mentioned, have not hit any out of their 9. Free throw battle is equal, 4 out of 5 for both teams. Rebounding battle is dead even, 28 each. You got assist battle is even at 8 each. Then you got 3 steals for the Aces, 1 for the Sky, 4 blocks for the Sky, 2 for the Aces. Sky up to 5 turnovers, only 1 for the Aces there. Aces winning the points in the paint battle, 18-14. They're winning the fast break points 8-4. Second chance points, the Sky are winning 5-4. Points off turnovers, the Aces winning 8-0. Largest lead was 7 for the Sky, 2 for the Las Vegas Aces. Personal fouls equal at 6 apiece. No techs and no flagrants. As I mentioned, these are the top performers here. Asia Wilson with 14. Michaela Onyenwere with 10. Wilson with 10 rebounds, Reese with 8, Gray with 3 assists, and Carter with 2. Alrighty, so that is the team stats and the box score for this game. It'll be interesting to see how they come out in the second half. Do the Aces come back and start hitting threes again? Do the Sky continue to go to that Cardoso in the paint and hope Onyenwere can hit enough threes to keep him in it? Does the bench give the Sky anything in the second half? A lot of questions that we'll see if they are answered in the second half. All right, so I did want to take a look right now at the standings. Let's take a look at the standings here. Hope you guys can see that. So after last night's games, we already know the Liberty are 25-5. They lost last night to the Connecticut Sun, but they already had clinched a playoff spot. Connecticut and Minnesota after last night have now clinched playoff spots. Connecticut 22-7, Minnesota 22-8. Still looking to clinch here. You have Seattle at 18-10. You have Las Vegas at 17-11 at that 5 seed. Phoenix at 16-14. Indiana at 13-16. Chicago holding on at 11-17. If they lose tonight, they're in danger of falling out of that 8th seed this coming week. Atlanta right behind them at 10-18, and then you got the bottom of the barrel teams here that have not been officially eliminated, but basically are trying to play spoiler here for the rest of these playoff teams. So that is the standings for the season so far. Next thing I want to do is take a look at the upcoming schedule for the WNBA. Upcoming schedule here. So we got Las Vegas and Chicago playing now, of course. Later today at 4 p.m. Eastern, we have LA at Dallas. A little later today. That's on NBA TV at 4 p.m. Remember, blackout restrictions do apply if it's on NBA TV. It's also on League Pass, but if you live in LA or in the Dallas area, the game probably will be blacked out on League Pass and NBA TV. So just keep that in mind when you see these things. Next, on Monday, tomorrow, we have 3 games on NBA TV again. Indiana at Atlanta. That's going to be a very important game for both of these teams. Let me take a look really quickly at the season series, because that will determine what happens if both teams end up tied at the end of the season. So right now, the Fever are up 2-0 in the season series against the Dream. So the Dream need to win this game, just in case down the end of the season it comes to a tiebreaker. If they happen to have the same record as the Fever, you would want to have that tiebreaker here. So they need to win this game on Monday, which is tomorrow. That game's on NBA TV. New York plays Phoenix at 10 p.m. on NBA TV as well. New York on the start of a 3-game road trip. So they play Phoenix 10 p.m. on NBA TV. Remember, blackout restrictions do still apply. Then you have Washington at Seattle at 10 p.m. Supposed to be Gabby Williams' first game back with Seattle on Monday. So they have already reported her at the team. She was in the team pictures, in the press conferences, all that type of stuff. So they've had a couple days to integrate her back into the system. We'll see if she gets to start and they move Jordan Horston to the bench, or she comes off the bench as that 6th woman off the bench. We'll see. Yet to be determined. Going down the list, on Tuesday, we have Vegas against Dallas. That should be a win for Vegas. Dallas does present some challenges with the return of Satu and all that, but I still expect Las Vegas to win this game. They're on the road for this one as well. That game is on NBA TV. So a lot of these games are on NBA TV with college football and regular NFL football, playoff baseball almost starting. A lot of the national broadcasted games that are on ESPN, ABC, and those things have been put on NBA TV. On Wednesday, we have 4 games. Five games on Wednesday. Very busy day in the W on Wednesday. You have Connecticut at Indiana, very important game there. Washington at Chicago. Chicago trying to stay alive. Washington, a very dangerous team if you let them. New York at LA. That should be a New York win, hopefully. Minnesota at Phoenix, a battle there. That should be a really good matchup there. Minnesota at Phoenix at 10 p.m. And then Atlanta at Seattle. All these games have some significant meaning to the teams that are in them. Connecticut trying to catch New York for the 1 seed. Indiana trying to probably move up to that 6 seed if they can. So games are on NBA TV and WNBA League Pass. Thursday, there are no games on Thursday. So no games on Thursday. On Friday, we have Indiana at Chicago. That might be their third and final, their fourth and final. I don't know how many games they've played this season so far, but they've played a number of games. Yeah, these Friday games are really eye-catching. Indiana at Chicago, 7:30 on Ion. Ion has a number of good games here. Let me look at this matchup list between Indiana and Chicago here. As my ESPN loads. So Indiana leads the season series 2-1 here. So the Sky need to win this game to tie up the season series, or else they would lose the tiebreaker in the event of a tie at the end of the season. Then you have Minnesota at Dallas. Minnesota looking to continue their strong play. That's a back-to-back for them. So they on the road at Phoenix on Wednesday. Then they fly probably Thursday and then play them on Friday. Atlanta at Las Vegas. Atlanta got a win off Las Vegas earlier in the season. Let's see if they could do it again. And then New York at Seattle, 10 p.m. We'll see how New York looks at the end of that road trip. So that's the schedule for the week. I didn't get into the Saturday matchups. We'll take a look at that tomorrow. But I wanted to give you guys something to look forward to during the week. For the New York games, I will be doing the one tomorrow. New York at Phoenix, 10 p.m. I may consider doing Indiana, Atlanta, depending on schedule, but we'll see about that. Wednesday we'll definitely do the New York at LA game. That's another late start, 10 p.m. So we'll see. It's coming down to crunch time. I definitely want to get as many watch-alongs in as possible. Alrighty. Next thing I did want to take a look at. Tudo says, I hope New York doesn't get happy from 3. Hopefully not. Hopefully they learned their lesson. Let's take a quick. It looks like the broadcast is coming back. Nope, they just keep spamming us with commercials. If you're just joining, you're not missing anything. We're at halftime here. They're spamming us with commercial after commercial after commercial. All right, I did want to take a look at this. This is the Chicago Sky schedule here. Of course, this game right now is playing, but the rest of their schedule, they have Washington and Indiana at home to finish off this homestand. So what are we thinking? I'm thinking it's tough. Honestly, I think they may lose to Washington. And they may beat Indiana. No, they might lose to Indiana. There might be 2 losses here. I'm gonna say they lose to Minnesota. Depending on the outcome of this game, we'll see. That's to be determined against Vegas on the road. They've beaten Vegas at home already this season, so I wouldn't be shocked if something happens there. Rest of their season, they go back home to Los Angeles. So we got about, sorry to cut my own self off, but we got about a minute. I think that says a minute 45 left before halftime's over. So LA and Dallas. Chicago needs to win these 2 games against LA and Dallas on Friday the 6th and September the 8th. And then they also need to win this game against Washington. Another 3-game homestand there. They would need to win these games. I'm going to say loss against Minnesota at Minnesota. Against Phoenix is a toss-up, depending how Phoenix looks at that part of the season. And then they finish off on the road against Atlanta and against Connecticut. Tough schedule there. Tough-ish schedule there for the Chicago Sky. I'm going to say that loss versus the Sun as well. Before they start, let's take a quick look at the Aces schedule. Aces schedule here. So at Dallas, and then at home versus Atlanta, and then on the road against Phoenix. I'm going to say they lose to Phoenix. They beat Atlanta, and they beat Dallas. Then back versus Chicago at home. Then they go on the road for 4 games. Connecticut, New York, and 2 times at Indiana. I'm going to say 2 and 3 in those games. I'm going to say they probably get one of the Indiana wins. Nah, I only see one win here. One of the Indiana wins. Then they finish off their season at home versus Connecticut, on the road against Seattle, and at home versus Dallas. All right. So the third quarter is about to start. It'll be interesting. It's gonna be tough sledding for the Aces. They have 5 games in a row on the road there. That's gonna be tough. Miracle, salute. She says, Jay, how do you feel about my Liberty? I feel okay still. Tough loss last night. Tough loss. They looked. I don't want to give them no excuse. They just looked tired. It's not an excuse. It's just what my observation was. They did not look good. Connecticut came out with a point to prove. The Liberty have continued to beat them throughout the season. This is their first win in a couple regular season games against the Liberty, as Kennedy Carter hits the first basket of the second half for the Sky. But I feel good. This road trip will determine a lot against Phoenix, LA, and Chicago and Seattle. So we'll see how it pans out as Kennedy Carter gets the foul there. Kelsey Plum draws it on Kennedy. She traveled there. They're showing the replay on Kennedy Carter. Got a little travel there. But we'll see. After this road trip, I may be singing a different tune. If we go 1 and 3 in the road trip, 1 and 2, in the road trip. But I expect the Liberty to avenge that loss against Phoenix earlier in the season. Kelsey Plum for 3 misses. Cardoso with the rebound. They're 0 for 10 from 3. Aces continue to be cold. Lindsey Allen with the ball right side of the floor here. Down to Kennedy Carter in the post against Kelsey. Turnaround jump shot, short. Gustafson with the rebound over to Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray up the court. Left side gets the screen from Asia. Doesn't take it. Now she takes it. Crossover on Michaela Onyenwere into the paint. Fall away jump shot. Bounces around. Gustafson swats it out of bounds. It stays with the Chicago Sky. Ball in play here with the Sky. Las Vegas shooting 31% from the field. Their season average is 45%. Something has to give here. Lindsey Allen over to Onyenwere. Onyenwere drives into the paint. Foul line jump shot off the back rim. Fight between Gustafson and Wilson. Wilson secures it. Plum on the run here. Middle of the floor. Gets to the paint. Right hand layup is good. No help there. And the Aces retake the lead. 34-32. Kennedy Carter with the ball. Kennedy finds Cardoso, goes up, rushes it. Reese with the rebound and putback. 34-34. Kelsey Plum on the attack. They say it's a foul. Foul on Lindsey Allen here. So they're showing Angel Reese, 12.6 rebounds a game, first in rookie rank, 21 double-doubles, first in rookie rank. 13.6 points per game. That's second in the rookie rank. 21 double-doubles, second most by rookie in WNBA history. Ball in play with the Aces. Plum gets her left hand, cross court to Gustafson. She loads up for a 3, buries in. Meg Gustafson with the 3-pointer from the corner right in front of her bench. And the Aces take their biggest lead of the game, 37-34. 3-point lead. Cardoso over to Carter. Carter, crossover right to left. Gets into the paint. Bounce pass to Cardoso. Ball gets stripped. You got to throw it tall to the tall players. Kennedy Carter tried to bounce pass. You bringing it down to the lower players' level. They get the strip. Gustafson, another 3. Meg Gustafson, back-to-back 3s here. Timeout, Chicago. So we're seeing Spanish Meg. And they had been 0 for 10. Meg comes in, hits 2 threes. One from the corner right in front of her bench. One from the top, from the right wing. And she has a nice smile on her face there. Aces with their biggest lead of the game, 40-34. It's looking like they're getting over their 3-point shooting slump. They've hit their last 2. Well, Meg Gustafson has hit her last 2. So timeout Chicago. They have some things to address. They had some things to address here. So Meg got the start. Didn't score in that first half. Comes in the second. Hits 2 threes off rip. Outscoring Chicago 8-4 in this quarter. They had some good looks there. Getting Cardoso the ball. She just has to finish. Also, they have to put the ball in. She's the tallest player on the floor. Put the ball high. Let her finish high. Don't give her the ball low and have her have to bring it down from her knees all the way up to the basket. That gives room to the ball getting stripped out of her hands. That's the one thing I do hate about Jonquel Jones. She always brings the ball down to her knees, down to the shorter player's level. They could just go in and rip the ball out of her hands. Instead of just catching the ball high, keeping it high, and just going up. She always has to try and charge up and go up. So I know when a player's set in their ways at this point in their career, it's tough. So we'll see how that pans out. All right, people. Thanks for tuning in as always. Always got to say it. Always have to say it. Make sure you leave a like on the video. Got a couple of y'all in here who haven't liked it. Make sure you leave a like. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. It really helps the channel. Still in commercial here. Still in commercial. All right, so broadcast is coming back on. Broadcast is coming back on. This food brand that this baby has in their hands getting a free promo here on CBS. They're showing the last couple plays from the Aces. Meg Gustafson knocking down these threes. So Meg is the only player on the team who has hit threes. Ball in play with the Chicago Sky, Lindsey Allen. Let's see what they can call out of this timeout here. Allen over to Carter. Carter gets to the center of the floor. Carter over to Reese at the three-point line. They're backing off her. They throw it high to Cardoso over, and they call a foul there. And that might be a foul on Gustafson. That might be her third foul. Third foul on Meg. Ball in play. Michaela Onyenwere for 3. Michaela knocks down the 3. Michaela is their three-point threat. That's what they've been missing. Oh, Kelsey Plum blows right by her on the other end. Left-hand layup. Money in the bank. And off a made basket. 42-37. Tudo says, Jay, outside the links, who do you think will give New York problems in the playoffs? Oh, Carter gets into the paint, gets fouled, a push in the back, and one. It honestly depends on where the brackets fall. So if we're going by current standings, let me take a look at it. I don't have the standings up on my screen, but let me get this up. So if we're going according to current standings here, New York would play Chicago in the first round, and then they would play the Seattle Storm or the Las Vegas Aces if the standings stay the way that they are right now. That second round is a little tough. I want to see how we play against the Storm the rest of the season, as Kennedy Carter hits the free throw for the three-point play. It's a 2-point game again. Gray over to Stokes. Stokes is checked in for Gustafson. Wilson, baseline jump shot, might have been deflected there by Cardoso. Angel up to Cardoso. Cardoso pump fakes, goes up, shoots it over the basket. She has to settle down there and use the glass. She shoots it right over the basket. Stokes over to Plum. Plum in that mood gets to the baseline, goes up and scores. You can't give her the baseline there. You gotta force her to the help as Plum scores the layup. 44-40. Plum in that mood right now. Angel Reese with the travel. And it's a turnover to the Sky. Yeah, but back to your question too, though. That second round, if the standings stay where they are, Storm versus Aces, either one of those teams in the playoffs will be interesting to see. Ball and play here with the Aces over to Asia. Asia hasn't taken a shot. Well, she's only taken one shot this quarter. Plum corner to Chelsea Gray. She pump fakes, goes to the midi, rolls in and out. Asia comes with the rebound, ball gets deflected. That's a jump ball. That is a jump ball there. But they don't call it. Asia draws the foul there. They got to call a jump ball there. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul on Cardoso. Yeah, that's a foul. They better not challenge that. So, Asia Wilson at the line for free throws here. Asia knocks down the first. They should have called a jump ball on that first play. Remember, guys, they're giving an ad here, but remember, League Pass is free. It's been free since the 24th, which was yesterday, through tomorrow. So if you do want to watch some games live on League Pass, go look on the app, the WNBA app, and you will be able to. Asia hits both free throws. It's 46-40. Cardoso in the paint, spin move, goes up, gets blocked by Stokes, gets the rebound out to Reese. Corner to Onion Wayray for another three that's off. Camilla taps the ball out. Kennedy Carter gets the long rebound. Carter says clear out. She wants Stokes. Crossover on Stokes, gets to the paint. Baseline drive. Oh, it goes halfway down and out. Rebound to Wilson. Plum on the run. Plum. Guarded by Cardoso, gets into the paint. Out to Chelsea Gray. Wide open for three. That's off. Rebound to Lindsay Allen. Looked off coming out of her hands. Show what's going on. Rooting for the Sky. Let's see if they can make a run here. They're down 6. Onion Wayray to Carter. Carter in a traffic here. Out to Onion Wayray. Pump fakes. Bounce pass to Reese. And they call a foul there on Wilson. That's her first foul of the game. Chelsea Gray to the bench here. Still trying to work her way back into shape. Or into playing shape. Ball inbound to Cardoso. And what do they call? The refs to stop the play. And they call a foul on Tiffany Hayesday. Why do we have a... Why are they doing a weekly test? Oh, sorry, that's only in New York. You guys are seeing this. They're doing like a weekly broadcast test where they have the broadcasting popping up top. Oh, Michaela Oniwere with the foul. Michaela Oniwere tried to do bully ball down there, and she lowered the shoulder. They called a foul. Ball and play with the Aces. It's in that balance here where Chicago could either come back here or blow this game. Jackie Young can't buy a basket. She can't throw a rock in the ocean tonight. Had no points. Kennedy Carter with the ball. Carter gets it to the foul line. Over to Reese. Reese hop step. They don't call a foul. Cardoso with the rebound and putback. So Cardoso putting in work here. Especially on the rebound. And Kelsey Plum, they call an offensive foul here on the push-off. Cardoso up to 9 rebounds. 9 rebounds for Cardoso. Ball and play with the Sky. 4-point game. They need to make a move here. Lindsay Allen with the ball over to Carter. Carter pulls up for three. Not really her wheelhouse, but she hits that one. And a timeout here. Timeout here by Becky Hammond. Full timeout. Not a big three-point shooter, Kennedy Carter is. But like I said, this game was in that little weird area where Chicago wasn't scoring as much. They put in work here to get it back to a 1-point game. 46-45, 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We got a little bit of a dogfight here, people. We're in a little bit of a dogfight here. So, looking at the scorers of this game, we have Asia Wilson, with 16 points and 13 rebounds. We have Kennedy Carter with 17 points, Angel Reese with 11 rebounds, Lindsay Allen with 4 assists. Tudo says, Carter cooking today? Yeah, Kennedy Carter, she is the offense now. No, that guard offense is going to come from her. Lindsay Allen, not really a scorer. Mo Jeff, not really a scorer at this point. Rachel Banham is just a 3-point threat. Dana Evans, very inconsistent. So who else is going to get you buckets? Excuse me. Who else is going to get you buckets from the guard spot now that Mabry's not here? It's Kennedy Carter. Hollywood Carter. That was never a fault in her game, getting the ball in the hoop. It's just been everything else. Everything else. Ball and play with the aces. Man, she licked both hands and wiped her sneakers. And as I say that, she slips on the floor. So I guess the lick and wiping her hands didn't really do anything. They call a foul here on Angel Reese. Let's see the replay here. They're saying Angel pushed Asia Wilson from behind. Asia did a little bit of a head nod there to sell it a little bit more. Asia over to Plum. Plum with 7 on the shot clock. Plum foul. Oh, good block by Cardoso. She comes over. She got beat on the cut. Cardoso with a block. That's her 4th of the game, I think. Could be 5th. Lindsay Allen with the ball. Lindsay Allen. Cardoso gets the strip over to Angel. Angel goes up. Misses. And it doesn't go in. Rebound to the aces. That'll come with time for Angel. Her offensive prowess down there. Finds Kia Stokes. Oh, they don't call a foul. Kennedy Carter had her hand up like they called a foul. Plum gets into the paint, uses her body, and gets the left-hand layup. And she yells at the ref. And they finally give her the tech. They finally give her the tech there. Oh, my YouTube TV froze. Yo, what's going on? Come on, YouTube. There we go. Oh yeah, she said call that SHIT, threw her hands at the at the ref, and the ref had no choice but to give her the tech as Angel Reese hits the technical free throw. Trying to hype herself up. 48-46 here. I went to go look at the blocks. 3 blocks for Cardoso. Show says they be cheating for Vegas. I can see how you could feel that way, my friend. But they think the refs are against them. 48-46. Still a 2-point game here. Still a 2-point game. Carter. Finds Cardoso. That should be a layup. Foul and 1 Cardoso. Great play there by the Chicago Sky. They run a back screen. Get Cardoso flashing to the other side of the paint where Kennedy Carter is on the wing with the ball. Get the ball right to her immediately. She goes right up, gets a push in the back, uses the glass that time, and scores. So, tie game here, 48-48. Chicago is in the bonus this next 2.5. So, they need to continue to enter the paint there. Cardoso misses the free throw. Fight in the paint. Wilson secures the rebound, though. Kelsey Plum, left side. She dribbles up the court. Aces are winning the points in the paint still, 26-22. But they have closed the gap. The Chicago Sky have. Plum, crossover, gets to her left hand. Spin move into the paint. Out to Alicia Clark. Top to Asia Wilson. Asia jab step. Tries to do a fake jabs. Dream shake. She throws it away, but Carter gets that hand on it. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Great defense there by Reese. The ref is talking between Lindsay Allen and Tiffany Hayes. I guess a little off-ball activity here that both players need to have addressed. Alicia Clark to inbound. 2 seconds to go. Alicia Clark to Plum for 3. Oh, Kennedy Carter with the block shot clock violation. What defense by Kennedy Carter? She got high off the ground for that block. Great defense by Kennedy there. Great defense. 2 minutes, 9 seconds to go here. Chicago ball, a chance to retake the lead. A number of lead changes here. 5 ties, 3 lead changes. Lindsay Allen over to Kennedy. They run in the same play. Somebody's open. Michaela goes up. Oh, she tried to rush it. Cardoso rebound and scores. Tiffany Hayes is on the floor grabbing a knee, I think. Or her face. I don't know what she's grabbing. She's grabbing her face here. So, oh. Michaela Onyeawere falls on the floor, falls right into the front of Tiffany Hayes' knee that has the brace on it, her left knee. Oh, that's not good. What's the saying? When it rains, it pours. When things aren't going well, things continue not to go well. So we have a timeout here as they attend to Tiffany Hayes after that play. But the Chicago Sky, they were in that limbo period, as I mentioned, but they've come back. They've decided, hey, we have the tallest player on the floor here. What if we get her more touches right under the basket? Novel concept, I know. No one. Oh, dang. No one's moving. I think the whole bench is over there. Oh, Angel Reese gets bumped by Michaela Onyeawere right into Tiffany Hayes' left knee, and she grabbed it immediately. They have towels around her, shading her from the crowd and everyone else. That's the last thing the Aces need. Becky Hammond just looking down at her. Is she up? Yeah, she's on her feet. They're gonna have to assist her, crutch her, off the floor here. Hopefully she's good though. She is walking somewhat on her own accord, so so that's a good sign. The Chicago crowd cheers for her. This is her 12th WNBA season for Tiffany Hayes. She was on the couch at the beginning of this season. Becky Hammond made the call like, hey, I think we could really use your services. You mind coming out of retirement? And she came out of retirement to play for this team. 12th season out of University of Connecticut, Tiffany Hayes. 12th season. She's 34 years of age. So hopefully it's not anything too serious here for her. Show said scream. Oh, come on, man. Come on, dog. Oh, man, I started the clock. I'm not even going to read that. Come on, man. But I understand your sentiment as a Chicago fan. Ball back and play with the Aces. Let's see if they could respond here. Tudo says, hope the champs win for her. We'll see. Plum out to Wilson, over to Alicia Clark, back to Wilson. Wilson looks to attack Cardoso, gets into the paint, reverse pivot, jump shot is off. It's hard shooting over 6'6", 6'7" there, ain't it, Asia? Rebound to the Sky. They have to capitalize here. Keep going to that same play with Cardoso in the paint. Cardoso by the foul line. Cardoso on the drives. Oh, finds Kennedy Carter on the cut baseline and scores. What a look by Cardoso. Plum out to Asia, over to Gray. Gray, not really been a scoring factor in this game. Gray gets the baseline. Cardoso rotate. Gustafson cuts to the paint and scores. Good cut by Meg. And that's a push shot, easy layup for Meg Gustafson. 2-point game here, people. 2-point game. Chicago up. It's been a back and forth affair hit here in Chicago. Ball to Reese. Reese goes up. She wanted a foul, but doesn't get it. Chelsea Gray outlet to Plum. Oh, Kennedy Carter almost gets the interception over to Wilson. Wilson foul line jump shot, and she buries it. That's her shot there. Tie game. 52-52. 6 ties in this game. Let me slow my clock down. It's 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. 20 seconds to go here. Lindsay Allen, mid-range jump shot, ball gets tipped to Asia Wilson. They have a chance to take the lead here with 10 seconds to go. Asia dribbles coast to coast. They got to call this travel. She's traveling every time on this play. And they call a jump ball. Cardoso with another block here, though. She is traveling. They got to call this. 1, 2, 3. And Cardoso gets the block. Meg Gustafson. So it's 52-52 with 5 seconds to go, guys. 5 seconds to go. Let me see if I can get my clock right quick. 5 seconds to go here. Ball up. And Lindsay Allen, the Sky got it. Kennedy Carter double clutch for 3. And doesn't go. Sorry, I got too hyped for no reason. So it's tied at 52, people. 52-52 going into the fourth quarter here. We're in for a epic fourth quarter. Epic fourth quarter. OTW on the way. Stat check. Asia Wilson with 16 points, 15 rebounds on 6 of 23 shooting. Kennedy Carter with 17. Angel Reese with 12 rebounds and 7 points. Cardoso on double alert, 10 rebounds, 8 points. Tudor says Shy has hustle. I love it. Yeah, they hustling, man. Gritty team. They follow right after their coach. Follow right after their coach. They have a correction department ad for New York. I am weak. Sorry, I'll watch it on the of course on the they show the local commercials here, but they have a commercial to join the corrections department. That is hilarious. I've never seen this before. Dang, 101,000 after 5.5 years. Let me stop. Let me stop. Shout out to the correction officers. No disrespect. All right, we're still in commercial. They just spammed the same commercial twice in a row with this Corona commercial with dude from what's that show? Narcos? Pedro Pascal, I think that's his name. They just spammed that same commercial twice. I guess Corona paying extra. Hey, Camille, how's Asia doing? Asia, she's trying her best. She has 16 points, 15 rebounds. She has taken 23 shots, only made 6 of them, but she's doing her best out there to try and get them a win here. They are tied at 52 at the moment, so they're gonna need a big fourth quarter from her. Thanks for joining as always. All right, guys, we're in for a good fourth quarter here. 52-52. Been back and forth. Been 6 ties in this game. We had an injury to Tiffany Hayes. We'll get updates on her as the broadcast gives it. But listen, we'll see what happens here. Chicago sort of need this game. They've been reeling. The Aces definitely do after this weekend. They got smacked up by the Minnesota Lynx, both home and away. So we'll see what happens there. 52-52. I think Chicago starts with the ball. I think they won the tip, so they will start with the ball. I think. No, the Aces won the tip, so they start with the ball. 52-52 people, and we're off. Jackie Young yet to score in this game, people. If you have bet on Jackie Young tonight on the over, points, rebounds, assists, no matter what you did, it's been bad. Kelsey Plum with the ball. Kelsey Plum, left-hand dribble over to Alicia Clark. Clark back to Plum. Plum drives baseline. Out to Chelsea Gray for three. And she buries it. Chelsea Gray knocks down the three. That's her first three-pointer of the game. That's the only other player who's hit a three. Kennedy Carter misses the mid-range jump shot. Kelsey Plum on the run here. Kelsey Plum, handoff to Chelsea Gray. She goes for two in a row. And it misses. Rebound to Reese. Reese over to Lindsay Allen. Where's my mouse? Sorry. Lindsay Allen with the ball. Over to Reese. Top of the key. Looking for somebody. Reese back to Lindsay Allen. They trying to get Cardozo. Cardozo against Gustafson. Out to Michaela. Michaela for three. Off the back rim. Rebound to Plum. Plum on the run here. Plum gets to her left hand. Goes all the way around. Finds Gustafson. Gustafson turns. Left hand hook is good. Good start for the Aces so far. 5 points. 57-52. 5-point game here. Chicago has to settle down. Meg Gustafson with 10 points in her first start of the season. Reese with the ball. Reese gets the ball deflected by Alicia Clark. She got to be more secure with it. 2-on-1. Jackie Young goes for her first points, and it scores. Finally, Jackie Young waits for the fourth quarter to score, and it's a bad start for Chicago here. 59-52. Teresa Weatherspoon. I don't know what happened here. They call a technical foul on somebody. They came out. Oh, so it's a tech on Chicago. So adding insult to injury. Oh, it was on Teaspoon. Kelsey Plum hits the free throw. So it's just like that. It's an 8-point game. It was tied a minute and change ago. Now it's an 8-point game. Ball in play with the Sky. Shosa needs to put an Angel on the bench. Yeah, she was playing a little lax with the ball there. I don't know what that was. You got to be secure there when you got Alicia Clark guarding you. Over to Michaela. Michaela pulls up for a baseline jump shot and scores. Great look. That's what happens when you get the ball to your 6'7" player. She can see over the top of the defense, finds Michaela, and scores. Vegas is on a 12-2 run in the last 3 minutes here. Going to at the end of the third into the fourth. Jackie Young dribbling a lot. Alicia Clark left wide open for three. Misses. Rebound long to Kennedy Carter. Over to Angel. Angel with the ball. And that's a foul. They have to call that. That off the Aces last. It was a tough pass there by Kennedy. So Michaela is the second leading scorer here for the Chicago Sky. That's a foul by Alicia Clark. They got to call that. Timeout here by the Aces. 60-54. 6-point game. 6-point game here. So the Aces came out, scored a quick 8 points. We got that last basket there by Michaela Onyenwere. It'll be Chicago ball when we return to live action. I just got an alert that Tiffany Hayes is available to return Sunday, so the injury wasn't too severe. Aces coach challenge call over. Oh, so the call was overturned. I'm just seeing the alert here on ESPN. Call overturned. That looked like a foul. Yeah, Tudo. I just saw that. I just got that alert. If they would have called the foul the first time, then, but it is what it is at that point. So we're still in commercial, waiting for them to come back to the broadcast. They're over here advertising some medicine that could give you a heart attack or a stroke. It's funny these how all these commercials just be promoting. Yeah, it'll heal this, but you could suffer diarrhea, stroke, heart attack, all this other bad side effects. It's crazy, but it is the American way. Tudo says Chicago gave back the tech plug, gave them with yeah. Just got another alert not related to this game. Monique Billings has signed with the Mercury for the rest of the season. So Mo Billings signs a rest of season contract with the Phoenix Mercury. Jeez, they still in commercial? What's going on? Man, they spamming all these commercials. Shea Moisture has deodorant? I didn't know that. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking at these commercials and seeing what I see. All right. Finally, we got a WNBA lead up into this game, back into the game. So the spamming commercial after commercial. Thank you. Oh, so it was wrong. So it is Chicago Ball. The Aces challenged and they lost. They lose the challenge there. Kennedy Carter into Angel Reese. Reese to Carter. Carter faces up, goes up, tries a floater, misses. Rebound to Jackie Young. Tudo says at least show us the W. Yeah, exactly. If you want to spam the ads, give us WNBA ads. I know CBS trying to sell what they got to sell, but damn. Chelsea Gray over to Gustafson. Gustafson over to Alicia Clark. Alicia Clark pump fake, steps back. Gustafson loads up for three. Way off. Rebound to Chelsea Gray somehow, and put back is good. Two Sky guards down there. Chelsea Gray somehow gets the rebound. So it's back to an 8-point game. Sky have to keep it single digits. This gets to double digits, it's curtains. And Lindsay Allen with the ball. Finds Kennedy. Kennedy with the ball. Right baseline. Goes into the center of the paint. Finds Cardoso. Cardoso goes up. Oh, halfway down. Reese with the rebound. Misses the putback. And the Aces with the rebound. Over to Alicia Clark. Over to Plum. Plum with the ball. Plum goes off the screen going right. Plum over to Alicia Clark. Back out to Plum. Plum with 8 seconds. Plum crossover on Lindsay Allen into the paint. Hand off to Gustafson. Blocked by Reese. Goes out of bounds. 4 seconds to go on the clock. So Plum with a nice left to right crossover. Drop off pass to Plum to Gustafson. That's a block by Reese. Gustafson don't get off the floor like that. Over to Alicia Clark for three. Oh, Dad, you can't let that happen. Alicia Clark hits the wide open three, and then now it's a double-digit game. Timely threes here by the Aces. Kennedy Carter with the ball. Carter over to Lindsay Allen. Lindsay Allen tries to drive left into the paint against Plum. Pump fakes, goes up, goes glass, and scores. So Lindsay Allen says we're going to get a bucket one way or another. And it's back to single digits. Lindsay Allen up to 7 points. Chelsea Gray with the ball. Asia Wilson is on the bench right now. They're running with this lineup. Chelsea Gray attacks, goes up, tries to go glass reap, and they call a foul. On a Michaela Onyenwere, is it on? Shows that I might not be no longer supporting Angel. Don't let one game sway your support. It's her first year. She's going to have to develop. She has a lot of things to work on here as Gray hits the first free throw. She has some things to work on here. And she's going to have to go into the off season and definitely work on finishing around the basket, knowing developing some more post moves, knowing when to shoot, fixing her shooting pocket. She brings the ball down from her hip a lot. She's gonna have to address that. It's gonna be tough, but it's gonna take some adjusting. 67-56 here. Oh, I didn't even start the clock. My bad, guys. Michaela Onyenwere with the ball. Lindsay Allen down to Reese. Reese, as I say that, she goes up, gets fouled, and won. See? Angel Reese in the paint, gets the ball, fouled by Alicia Clark, hits the basket, and she'll go to the line for a free throw. See, right there, she draws that foul on Clark. And Angel Reese, oh, she misses the free throw. She was one point away from another double-double for Angel. She has 9 points and 15 boards. Jackie Young, and they call a foul there on Lindsay Allen on Chelsea Gray. Oh. I hear you. I hear you, Shaw. Frustration, I get it. Same thing with me last night. Same thing with me. I get frustrated with Jonquel a lot because I know she can be much better than she is. Kelsey Plum with the ball over to Asia, who's checked back into the game. Gustafson left wide open for three. Meg Gustafson, another three. She's up to 3 threes in this game, 70-58. Lindsay Allen comes up and hits the free throw. I mean, not the free throw, the jump shot from the mid range, and it's back to 10. You can't keep trading baskets here. You have to get stops. Plum tries to answer. Plum says nope. Held his three. And a Sky called a timeout. Timeout Chicago. Largest lead of the day. 13-point lead here by the Aces. 73-60. 73-60. Meg knocks down the three. Vegas, man. This team is something. That's why they're the champs. They can go on a run in an instant here. I said they were hovering around that 6 to 8 point range. You can't let it get to double digits. It just feels like a hill too high to overcome. And now it's still at double digits. Aces are shooting 6 for 22 from three. Meg Gustafson has 3 of them. The other 3, Kelsey Plum right there. Alicia Clark has one, I think. No, it's Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, and Alicia Clark. Yeah. So those are the other 3 players. They're 6 for 22 from 3. The key thing is they only have 2 turnovers. You can shoot bad, but you can't compound that with turnovers. They only have 2 turnovers. The Sky have 9. The rebound battle, the Aces are winning 42-37. 42-37. Assist battle, 17-15, not too bad. Tudor said the difference between New York and the champs is New York with cold shots is we have turnovers. Exactly. That's exactly what I was just mentioning. Like, that is the main difference. Like, we could shoot bad, but you can't combine shooting bad with turnovers. You got to pick a struggle. You got to pick a struggle. Yeah, I know, Liz. You hype now. Your jersey. Your jersey getting some burn now because K Plum is playing well. Kelsey Plum quietly having a decent game. 18 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. She is 1 for 6 from 3. I did have her for 2 threes today. I did have her for 2 threes. So hopefully she can hit a 3. I think everybody else has held up their end of the bargain. me see. Let me take a look. Yeah, everybody else is heading up. Oh no, I had Jackie Young for 15. It's over for me. I'm not even gonna look at that no more. Shit, I went with the wrong guard. All right, so we're finally back to game action. I feel like these commercials get longer and longer. Ball and play with the Sky. It's now or never for thems. 13-point game. 21. Wait, that 21 fourth quarter points? That don't look right. They have the stats wrong on that. They said 21 fourth quarter points. There's no way they scored 21 points in this quarter. Rachel Bandham into the paint. Floater. Oh, they have. They have scored 21 points in this quarter. I couldn't believe it. Ball out of bounds. Off the block. Aces retain possession. The Aces have scored 21 points in this quarter. I can't believe it. 21 points for the Aces, 8 points for the Sky. I could not believe it. I thought that was a typo. Lindsay Allen into Onyenwere, 10 on the clock. Out to Reese. Reese looking for Banham. They need threes. Banham into the game. Banham into the paint. Shoots the jumper off balance. Fight for the rebound. And Chelsea Gray secures it. Over to Plum. Plum dancing with the ball here. Plum calls for the screen from Gustafson. Comes off the screen. She gets into the paint. Out to Gray. Gray. Left hand dribble into the paint. Out to Plum. Plum for three. Off. Rebound long to Lindsay Allen. It's a 3-on-2. Lindsay Allen hesitation dribble. Scoop and score from Lindsay Allen. 11-point game. They're going to continue turning defense to offense. The Sky do if they want to win this game. Chelsea Gray over to Jackie Young. Not her finest game. Plum to Jackie. Jackie comes off the screen. Jackie hesitation dribble. Baseline. And hits a fan in the third row with the bullet pass. Hopefully they were paying attention to the game. It's another turnover. 3 turnovers for the Aces. Jackie Young just not in it. Just not in it tonight. This afternoon, I should say. 73-62. Sky have to score quick. Because time is not on their side. They're just dribbling at the top of the key. Nobody moving. Nobody doing a thing. You don't have time to waste here. Lindsay Allen with the ball. She pulls up for 3. Back rims it. Angel Reese, another rebound. Angel Reese on the attack. Up, under, left hand, scoop, misses, gets her own rebound. Goes up again, misses again. Tips it in, misses again. Gets her own rebound, goes up again. Fights, gets her own rebound. Finally draws a foul. Jeez, Angel, you got to score one of them damn things. The crowd loves the energy, I should say, from Angel. Ball just flying around. Angel just throwing her body around, getting the rebound, going up. Jeez. So Angel buries the free throw. Angel gets the 22nd double-double of her young WNBA career. 10 points, 22 rebounds. My goodness. Third straight 20 rebound game for Angel Reese. Insane, bro. Insane. 22 rebounds. It doesn't make sense. And she hits the second free throw. So it's 73-64 here. Jackie Young over to Plum. Plum over to Asia. Asia, they leave her open. She misses the baseline jump shot. Goes out of the Aces, they say. First time in WNBA history, third straight 20-plus rebound game. I guess they switched the call. I think they say it's Aces ball instead of Chicago, so that doesn't work out too good. Ball to Plum. Plum down to Chelsea Gray, guarded by Banham. Out to Gustafson for 3. Oh, this one rolls off. And Angel, another rebound. She might get 25, 30 in this game at this pace. Lindsay Allen to the basket. Scoop, score, and 1. Lindsay Allen trying to put the team on her back here and scores the layup, 73-66. 2 minutes, 14 to go. Lindsay Allen out of Notre Dame. I don't know if that was a foul or not, but She's going to the line for a 3-point play. Not known as a scorer, but she's making her presence felt here. Lindsay Allen with 13. Oh, she misses the free throw. Ball jumps up, and Asia Wilson gets the rebound somehow, some way. It sneaks through a bunch of players. Chelsea Gray with the ball. 2 minutes to go in this game. Comes off the screen, going left. They find Asia on the cut. Oh, and they might get a steal here. Gustafson with the ball over to Chelsea Gray. Hesitation, gets into the paint. Oh, she gets the ball and scores. Man, play great defense to give up a layup. Who's this? Lindsay Allen with the ball. They have no time to waste. Lindsay Allen for 3. Oh, Lindsay Allen can't miss now. Lindsay Allen's not a 3-point shooter, but she hits a 3 there. 6-point game here. They need a stop. 1.5 minutes to go. 16 points for Lindsay Allen. Kelsey Plum dribbling out by half court here. Sky need a stop. Gets this. Kelsey Plum still dribbling at the 3-point line. Crossover. Gets to her left hand. Foul line jump shot. And misses. Lindsay Allen with the ball now. Cardoso with another rebound to Angel Reese. And that was a bad pass. They gave it to Angel in a bad spot. It's a turnover. And they call a foul by foul on Banham. No, you can't turn the ball over there. You cannot turn the ball over there. You can't give it to Angel Reese in that position. Oh, Tudo, I just seen your message in the Discord. It's crazy. Jackie Young to inbound. Is 1.5 minutes to go. I'm going to hold the clock here until we get to that point. Chelsea Gray with the ball. They need to stop bad here. Ball starting the clock here. Chelsea Gray comes off the screen. Foul line jump shot. Misses. Ball gets tipped, and they say it's the Chicago ball. So 48 seconds to go here. 6-point game. 6-point game here. Timeout called? Yeah, timeout called. I'm assuming it's by Teaspoon to try and draw something out. They had the momentum, but it's just silly mistakes like that what separates the good teams from the great teams. The good teams from the bad teams. Like Lindsay Allen, you're feeling yourself here. You have the ball. I know you're trying to make something happen, but you can't throw a bullet pass in between two Aces players to Reese to have her try and dribble to the basket. You got to know your personnel there. But Asia Wilson with 18 points and 18 rebounds. You have Kelsey Plum with 18 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. You got Oni Nwere with 15. You got Angel Reese, 11 points, 22 rebounds. Cardoso, 2 points away from a double-double, 8 points, 11 rebounds. Excuse me. But this game had a lot of back and forths until this fourth quarter. Aces, I will give the Sky credit. They had scored them 21-8 at one point in this quarter. It's now 23-17. So the lineup is Banham, Allen, Carter, Reese, Cardoso. Kennedy Carter with the ball. Kennedy Carter, you can't wait. Kennedy Carter with the ball. She steps back out. Pulls up for a 3. Carter! Kennedy! They called it a 2 on the floor. They're going to review this. No, she's way behind. Why would they call that a 2? What are you looking at, ref? You're staring right at it. That's clearly a 3. Ref looking right at the play right beside it. But they're going to review it. They're going to give it a 3. It's a 3-point game here, people. 3-point game. 1 possession game. Kennedy Carter was sitting a majority of that fourth. Came in, not even a 3-point shooter like that. Hits a 3. It wasn't even close, Tudo. Like, There was clear daylight in between her toe and the line. Kennedy Carter up to 22 points. I should have bet her for 20. Coach Spoon saying don't foul. There's no need to foul. It's a one possession game here. 37. My bad, y'all. 37 seconds to go in this game. Let me run my clock down some. 37.5 seconds to go in this game. Ball into Jackie Young. Struggle of the game. Only has 2 points. 30 seconds to go. Guarded out by half court by Carter. Jackie calling for something. There's a lot of confusion here. A lot of confusion from the Aces. 7 seconds to go. Jackie over to Chelsea. Chelsea into the paint. Cardoso gets a hand on it. Rebound to Cardoso. Over to Kennedy. Kennedy with the ball. Kennedy in transition. Oh, why she slow it down? You gotta pull. And Teaspoon calls a timeout. Kennedy has to pull that, bro. It's either you go to the basket and get the layup or you shoot the three. That's the thing with young teams. You gotta think there. You get the ball, you're down 3, you get it up the court, and then you slow it down. There's no time to waste. It's either you go get the layup or you shoot the 3 and hope for a rebound. Oh my days. You gotta be kidding me here. Salute. Somebody joined the Discord. Salute. If you're the champs, you foul, Tudo? Yeah, I mean, yeah. But you don't want to. There's so little seconds left on the clock. You don't want to foul them while they're shooting a 3, though. You gotta be better than that. That's just frustrating there. It's either you call the immediate timeout after the rebound, but don't drill it up the court and then start figuring out what to do then. Time's not on your side. No. All right, so let's see what happens here. I'm not even going to look at my other screen that has the play-by-play. It's a little ahead of me. So we got 5 seconds to go here, people. Let me run my clock down a little bit. Ball into Kennedy Carter. 4 seconds. Crossover. Kennedy for 3. Oh! Kennedy! Ties the game with 0.8 seconds to go. Oh my days. Kennedy Carter. Holy smokes. Kennedy Carter. Crossover. Jackie Young right to left crossover pull up. Oh my days. I'm fast forwarded, Mom. I just saw your message. I'm fast forwarded. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness. Kennedy Carter right to left crossover pull up and knocks it down. Wow, what a shot by Kennedy. And they swag surfing over there in Chicago. Hey, let me sit back up. We have overtime on our hands here. 1.1 seconds to go here. 1.1 seconds to go. It's the fourth quarter. Why is this on 6? My computer acting crazy now. I can't even switch the quarter. Fourth quarter here. 1.1 seconds left. Holy smokes, people. What a shot. 1.1 seconds to go. Kennedy Carter up to 25 points in this game. Let's see. 1.1. It has to be something going towards the basket. Chelsea Gray to Asia. Goes up. Oh, game over. Game over. Asia Wilson, game winner. That is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Tiffany Hayes waving by. That is brutal for the Sky. They get a pinpoint pass from Chelsea Gray to Asia Wilson. Yeah, she gets it off way in time. Way in time. Wow. Wow. What a game, people. What a game. Chelsea Gray, pinpoint pass to Asia. She gets it off in time. Lindsay Allen even gets a hand on the basketball. And she scores. Wow. What an ending to this game, people. What an ending. Asia Wilson straight faced it out. Yeah, got Plum with a nice back screen there to free up Asia. But that's a great play call by Becky. Great play call by Becky. Wow. Dang, that's a brutal end to the game there. So Becky Hammond going against her former teammate on the Liberty and T Spoon. Wow. What a game, people. I'm going to have to clip that up and put that on the TikTok, my reactions to that. That was a good game. People, wow. What a good afternoon game here in the W. National TV game, CBS. Aces moved to 18-11. Sky moved to 11-18. Asia Wilson, after a miraculous buzzer beater by Kennedy Carter, Asia Wilson, pinpoint pass from Chelsea Gray, left-hand layup, 1.1 seconds to go in the game, gets the layup to give the Aces the win and snap their 2-game losing streak. What a game there. What a game. Let me get on the Twitter and let my thoughts be heard right quick. What a game on a Sunday afternoon. What a game, people. What a game. So let me send a what a game. Sky. Kennedy with the 3. Then Asia puts it away on a great play call for the W. Wow, what a game, people. What a game. I am stunned there. I am stunned. That's heartbreak for Chicago. Heartbreak for Chicago. Heartbreak Hotel, man. Well, guys, that is it from me. Let's take a look at the box score, man. I'm in absolute shock here. Let me see if I can get the box score up in time. Because that was something, people. That was something. Let's get the stats up here. Publish. Wow, what a game. All right, let's take a quick look at the stats, people, because that was incredible. Chelsea Gray, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. No assists bigger than that last one to end the game. Kelsey Plum, 18, 5, and 5. Solid game from her. Jackie Young with 2 points, 2 rebounds on 1 of 3 shooting. She didn't even shoot that much. Asia Wilson, 20 and 18, 8 for 28. Got the job done. Gustafson, 13 and 4 on her first start of the season. Alicia Clark, 7 and 2. Tiffany Hayes went down with an injury, but she had 6 points and 5 rebounds. Kia Stokes, none. Kate Martin, none. What a game. Wow, wow, wow. Chicago, Lindsay Allen, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Kennedy Carter, 25 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Onyenwere with 15 points. Angel Reese, historic 3rd straight game with 20-plus rebounds. Never been done in W history. 11 points, 22 rebounds. Cardoso, 2 points away from a double-double. 8 points and 12 rebounds. Their bench didn't give them anything. No points from Banham. No points from DeShields. No points from Evans. No points from Mo Jeff. No points from Isabel Harrison. Tough game, people. That's brutal, man. That is absolutely brutal. Damn, that's painful. No other words to describe it. No other words to describe it. Looking at the chat, Tudo says Gustafson saved them with hitting threes. Liz says, sorry, Chicago fans, but I would have loved the OT for that game. Daisy Henry says, I still blame the coach for letting Carter sit that long. That's a valid point. You're entitled to feel that way. But damn, just losing like that is tough. Is really tough. Lindsey Allen went on that run to give them some life there, but silly mistakes down the end. They still had a chance to go to overtime and try and win this game, but great play call, great screen, great execution all around from the back-to-back champs to steal that win on the road. Damn, that is tough, bro. As a Chicago fan, I really feel for y'all. All right, y'all, we got another game at 4 o'clock. I won't be doing the watch along for that game. That game is LA versus Dallas, a bottom of the bottom feeders. Sorry, no disrespect to them, but they're the two worst teams in the league. 6-23 LA, 6-22 Dallas. Only reason to watch that game to watch Satu or to watch Rakia Jackson for the Sparks. Any other reason to watch that game is non-existent. But I won't be doing the watch along for that game. I'm about to head out. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Like the live stream, we had a really, really good game here this afternoon. I will be back, however, tomorrow for Liberty at Phoenix. Liberty start a 3-game road trip starting tomorrow. They play the Mercury tomorrow. They play the Sparks on Wednesday, and then the Storm on Friday. So we'll be having watch-alongs for at least the first two. Probably not going to do the game on Friday. But big win here for the Las Vegas Aces. Chicago down bad, though. Daisy says, great game, though. It's just that she should have brought Carter on back in sooner so they could catch up. Yeah, that you have a point there. Yeah. But I guess they're trying to give Carter some rest. Carter played, let me look at the stats there. Let's see how many minutes Carter played in this game. I think I have it here. Yeah, so Kennedy Carter played 30 minutes. So she played the least amount of minutes in the starting lineup. Wasn't in foul trouble. She was 9 for 20, but yeah, she could have gave her probably a little bit more minutes. She could have gave her a little bit more minutes. Rachel Bannon the bench wasn't doing anything, so you had to ride them till the wheels fall off. That was a tough one, but still had chance to win it there. Black Rulership said that's some BS. They added time to the clock. No, I think after Kennedy hits the 3, they probably still had the clock running. So they had to go back in and review that time to make sure. I thought the same thing initially, but when I was listening to the broadcast, they went back to review to make sure that the clock had stopped when it was supposed to. Because if they had only 0.8 seconds, that was going overtime. If they had that extra 0.3 of a second was the difference in this game between overtime and the Aces winning. But yeah, that's a tough one. Chicago. Let's look at. I wanted to look at the schedule right quick for the Sky. Let me pull up the Sky schedule. So the Sky next game, the Sky play Washington on Wednesday at 8 p.m. They need to win that game, and then on Friday they play Indiana. They need to win that game as well. They're gonna have to put this game out of their minds and get right back into the lab. They have a couple days off. They're gonna have to really adjust here and stack some wins, because right now, if they keep losing like this, they could lose out on that 8th seed and that final playoff spot. Quick look at the Aces next game. Aces, they play Dallas on Tuesday, 8 p.m. on the road, and then they go home to take on Atlanta on Friday. Aces is going to have to play much better than this. This game shouldn't have been a dogfight. Salute to whoever took Chicago plus 9.5. That was the line before the game. Aces were 9.5 point favorites. I thought the game would go. I thought that sounded about right. I thought the Aces would win by about 8 to 10 points. They end up winning by just 2. So I was wrong there. Liz, I'll see you tomorrow. You'll be wearing your Sabrina jersey. Salute, salute. Appreciate you always tuning in, Liz. Appreciate it. Daisy says Atlanta's gonna beat the Aces. They have beat them already once this season. We'll see if they can replicate that on Friday. But if the Aces play like this, they're gonna be in for another dogfight. We'll see if they stick with the same starting lineup with Meg Gustafson in the starting lineup. They got the win. They tried Alicia Clark. They were going with Kia Stokes. It didn't pan out too well in the past. But Meg Gustafson in her first start gets the first win. Yeah, you definitely, Daisy, you definitely need the Aces to beat the Dream. So it's sort of a lose-lose for you. You want Atlanta to win, but you also want the Aces to win for your team's sake. It's one of them situations there. So yeah, that was a game. That was a game. So I'll see you guys definitely tomorrow for the Liberty game. As you can see, for those new, I am a Liberty fan, so Liberty games take precedence. So I will see you for the Liberty game tomorrow. Still contemplating if I want to do this this early game tomorrow between the Fever and the Atlanta Dream. That's at 7:30. I'm still contemplating if I do want to do that, to have a double stream tomorrow. But I will let you guys know if you see the broadcast pop up on the YouTube, you'll know that I will be doing it. All right, people, I gotta head out. Got a family to see. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you leave a like on the way out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Daisy says I'll try to check in. I've been able to watch, so I come late and like. Appreciate it, Daisy. Really appreciate the support. All right, that's it for me. It's Jay Jordan. See you guys tomorrow. Until next time, salute.